Hey y'all! So, in this video, since we're coming up really close to the holidays and Christmas is right around the corner, as well as New Year's Eve and family gatherings and events and all of that fun stuff, but with chronic illness, it makes it so much more complicated. So I thought I would share some of my top tricks that I use to survive the holidays as a chronically ill person. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and I'm just gonna get right on into it. So the main thing that you really have to take into account when you're prepping for something like the holidays or a family event, family gathering, you know, who knows, whatever your thing is that you're going to or preparing to go to, you always need to make sure you're putting yourself first, your own needs, and making sure that they're being met so that you can have the best time possible with your family, friends, etc. So making sure that you're really taking care of yourself and listening to yourself. If you don't feel like going, do not go. Like, that's completely okay. It is absolutely okay to not go. And if people are mad, that's their freaking problem, okay? You are your first priority. Always. Because you are the only person that you will have, truly, for the rest of your life. You are the one that has to take care of you. No matter what. And I understand when you're in certain stages or you're so ill, you do need help. Because I mean, I myself need help as well. But you still have to do as much as possible to take care of yourself, especially when it comes to these things, because not everybody else in the family, unfortunately, is gonna care or understand. And so that can make it very complicated if you're expecting something from them that they don't even understand what to do or how to do. So along with that, you also really want to make sure that you're setting your boundaries before you arrive, before the event begins, because otherwise it's just going to be worse. You know, if you at least set your boundaries with everybody and they understand what is okay for you and what is not, and that if they disrespect it, you're gone. And on that point, you also really want to make sure you always have an escape plan. Whether it's you're driving yourself, whether it's you've got a friend on standby, whatever it is, make sure you have a way to get out. Because it can be a lot. Holidays are stressful. Holidays are a lot. Family is a lot, especially if you don't see them regularly. It can be a lot to go back. So, make sure you've got all the things with you that you need to have with you. So prep your bag at least 24 hours beforehand so that you can even come up with a list. I do that too. I have a whole list of all of my chronic illness, emergency type things that I want to make sure that I will always have with me no matter what. That's so important, and it has saved me many a times. And it may feel like overkill on days when you don't need it, but on those days that you do need it, you will be so fucking thankful that you did this. There's cat hair in my mouth. Lovely. So along with that, you can even practice your conversations with people, you know, like how you want to explain things. If you don't want to talk about your chronic illness or your health, come up with how you're going to respond to that when people ask you questions. Because when you're on the spot, it's hard, and a lot of times you will go back on your own boundaries and end up hurting yourself and opening up a can of worms that you didn't want to open, and then you have all this criticism and other people's opinions that you do not need in your life or in your brain. So please do this for yourself. And as well, like I said with packing your bag beforehand, what you really got to make sure you have your medications with you, not just your regular ones but emergency ones, because again, holidays are so stressful. You want to have those emergency things that you don't normally need but you might need because the stress can flare that, you know. So having, your meds, safe foods, especially, because I mean, yes, you can ask what's going to be served beforehand, and maybe ask for something for you, but you can't always guarantee that they're gonna do that. So always bring your own safe foods with you just in case. And my battery's dying, so one moment. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, make sure you've got your safe foods, make sure you've got your medications, make sure you've got comfy clothes. If you're gonna dress up, bring some comfy clothes, some comfy shoes in case you need to change. Or in case, you end up getting food on yourself or something. You want to have some extra clothes with you so you can feel as comfortable as possible. As again, there's a lot of stress around the holidays, and especially with being around family. So, comfy clothes, even bringing a fan if you get overheated a lot, if you have temperature issues, absolutely bring a fan. Bring maybe an extra layer if you need, in case it's cold in the house or whatever, or if you guys are going to be outside for whatever reason. You never know what their plans are for this event unless they are completely transparent with you. So it's really, really important to think about these things. And not just that, but make sure you are hydrated. Hydrate. I will say it again. Hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate, okay? Especially as chronically ill people, we gotta be hydrated, okay? So please make sure you've got a water bottle with you and you can have access to water wherever you're gonna be, because it's important to stay hydrated. Especially, because as chronically ill people, alcohol's not always the best option, but that doesn't mean that you can't. So especially if you're going to be drinking, hydrate. Please. Please hydrate. Please. Please. And on top of that, bring your own beverage. So if there's, maybe a tea that you like, if you're a non-alcoholic person, maybe bring your own tea, bring your own whatever, because especially at holidays, a lot of people do like to drink. So again, think about that. Do you want to be in that environment? Again, are you comfortable with that? And if you are, what do you want to have with you that they may not have there? So that's really important. In general, just prepping for your flare-ups in case something happens. You never know with holidays. As I've said probably 5,000 times already. That's an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. And also prep for unpleasant people, because unfortunately not everybody is going to be nice and caring, especially if they have been drinking. Always remember that, okay? Remember that. Think about the conversations that you're willing to have and that you're not willing to have, because you gotta have that figured out. It'll make it so much less stressful if you have it figured out. What you're gonna say, how you're gonna say it, and if they keep pushing on it, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be like, okay, sorry, but if you're gonna treat me this way, I think I'm just gonna go home early and just enjoy my evening to myself, because I'm not here for your energy. I do not need this kinds of energy in my life. I'm trying to heal myself and take care of myself, and I know my body better than you do, and if you're not going to listen to that, then you don't get access to my life, kind of thing. I know that can be hard, but, however you want your boundaries to be, practice that, because it will be so, so beneficial when something like that actually happens. And last but not least, if it gets boring, or if there's a family activity that you don't want to participate in, or that you can't, bring something that you can, whether it's a Switch, to play a game, whatever, or even to calm yourself down. Having a Switch is really helpful, or even just bringing a game that you like, because then if they suggest, oh, let's do this, and you're like, well, I would really love to do that, but I personally, my body can't do that, or, however you want to state it, but I did bring this, if this would be fun for everybody, this I can do. And if they really want to spend time with you and love you, then more than likely they'll do that game that you brought because you put in the effort and the thought to do that so that you could still spend time with them. And if they can't acknowledge that, again, don't need them in your life. And yeah, you know for next time that if that person's going to be there, maybe you don't want to go. Or maybe you host and you invite the people that you want there next time. And I know it can be hard to host as a chronically ill person as well. But you get what I'm saying. There are ways around this, and I hope you all can have a very happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. If you participate, if you celebrate, that's fantastic. And I hope you all, I hope these tips will help you all to enjoy it to the fullest extent that you can, because it is so important to enjoy these times, to enjoy the time with family and friends that you don't get to see all the time. Because life is short. We all have a TBD amount of days on this earth, and you want to live it, you don't want to have any regrets. So just make sure you're thinking about these things and taking care of yourself so that you can enjoy these times the best you can. So I love you all so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you're still here, I love you. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!